All right, well, welcome students. We're really excited to be with you today. My name is Claudia Mares, and we have Rachel Jones here with us today. We're your academic success consultant team. We're going to talk a little bit about what we do and how we support our students. So we'll go on to the next slide here. So much like this very, very daunting picture of a bridge that's leading into the Grand Canyon, which my friend Rachel, she completed this trail rim to rim. We know that the transition to your medical education, the start of your medical education career is going to be probably filled with a lot of unknowns, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of scariness, right? But our job is to support you and make sure that you are feeling successful, that we're providing you with all the tools necessary to make this transition as smooth, as effective as possible, okay?
Hi, so we surveyed past students and we asked them what they were nervous about, what they were terrified about upon entering medical school. And these were some of the top themes. The academic rigor, they were nervous about what is it going to be like? How am I going to learn that amount of information in such a short amount of time? Trying to manage their time, how many hours there are in a day versus the workload that they have to do. And then concerns about wellness and mental health. Finances were right up there, and then the transition to the new environment, coming to Phoenix, living in the desert. You will see a Western diamondback rattlesnake on this slide. That's a real picture. Much like you approach your transition, all you need to know about rattlesnakes is you need to be prepared, what to do if you see them, and that is don't mess with them. So we're going to help you through these next slides a little bit more about how you can prepare for a successful transition to medical school. Okay, so some of the things that Claudia and I help with, we are the academic success consultants here on the Phoenix campus: study strategies, time management, test anxiety, career and professionalism, and wellness.
Yeah, so during our individual consultations with students, we help a lot with study strategies. That's a very common theme that we see, especially for those that are transitioning from maybe undergrad or maybe having not been in school for a little while. So we can definitely help you if you're totally new to, the study strategies, or if you just want a little bit more refinement. So we'll definitely help when it comes time for step 1, step 2 exam preparation, so no need to worry there. But when it comes to evidence-based study strategies, a lot of the tools that we'll use is going to incorporate a lot of mixing things up, right? So we'll make sure that you have all the necessary tools to make sure that you are really retaining the information, that you're actively learning all of this versus passively, just learning, right? And a lot of that will include quizzing yourself, embracing challenges, right? Embracing information that you don't know, and a lot of practice, right? So this is a little infographic that we have here from the learning scientists, and they're really, really amazing. We like to incorporate a lot of their evidence-based study strategies. Another common thing that we see and that we help our students with is time management, right? So we know that time in the medical school, your career is just going to be finite, right? So there's only a certain amount of time during the day to be able to eat, sleep, study, do it all, right? So one of the things that we'll take a look at is we'll take a look at your study schedule and make sure that you have everything that you need to prioritize your academics, wellness, social, and all that stuff. Make sure that you have a really good balance. We'll take a look at study environment, any sort of distractors maybe around maybe your home office, here in class, anything like that, to make sure that you are effectively using up all your time and are effectively able to study. We'll look at time management techniques, and we have a plethora of tools and applications that we can refer you as well. But a lot of the tools that we'll talk about will be during our one-on-one consultations. And then another theme that we see with students is test anxiety, right? So we know that a certain level of stress and anxiety is okay. We can harness that, and we can really, really be powerful with it. We can use it to, be really effective. But sometimes it gets to the level where it becomes more distressing. And so making sure that we provide you with techniques to make sure that you can keep your test anxiety at bay is going to be really, really important. So one of the 3 steps that I usually look at is preparation. So making sure that you have enough time to study, to prepare, so that you come in fully prepared and, you know, really are ready to attack the quiz, attack any sort of exam, right? The second thing that we'll look at is relaxation techniques, journaling, meditation, things like that, breathing techniques, to make sure that you are fully calm. Once you've prepared, you come into the test day, you know, fully relaxed and have the necessary tools while you're in your exam to really, really help you kind of bring you back to a baseline level of stress, okay? And then the last thing that we'll look at is visualization techniques. So just making sure that you have all the necessary tools to visualize your success and make sure that you are able to combat the test anxiety.
All right, another area where we support students is career and professional development. So we start out in your very first year, and in the gold track, we do some sessions on strengths development, identifying your personal strengths and how you use those in team learning, as well as infusing professionalism into your presentations. We also help students with presentation skills, additional coaching. We offer resources and sessions to how to present a professional research poster. We help students with their CVs. We provide feedback and help students edit their CV and continuously improve it from M1 year to M4 year. We help students with the personal statement, looking at the personal statement and creating a really meaningful, strong personal statement. And then specialty exploration and discernment. So this is huge, helping you find opportunities, including shadowing, mentoring, volunteer experiences. We use the careers in medicine tools to help you discern what specialty is right for you. Last, we do mock interviews with our students to really make sure that in that final year, you're ready for interview season. All right, and lastly, we help students in the areas of wellness. This is the wellness circle, and so we look at this as holistic wellness. So Claudia talked a lot about academic wellness. We view all of the things to be able to help you. And so we have class wellness chairs. So in the first year, second year, third year, and fourth year, each class elects wellness chairs that will be responsible for bringing events and activities. There's funding for that. We also have a care team on campus. The care team is a way for students, staff, and faculty to submit concerns about one another, and they also provide programming and activities. We have a chapel on site. We're supporting of all faiths. We also have a vital signs mentoring program. That'll be an area where it will help you with your transition, especially in the social kind of and professionalism areas. And then lastly, we have the Alliance Wellness Committee, which is overarching, and they support the hospital systems as well as Creighton. So a lot of areas for wellness support. And that picture is actually some M3s last year that went up to Horseshoe Bend, and they did some kayaking. And so I like that as a great representation of wellness. Okay, we are so excited that you're coming, and it's 100 days away. And so thank you so much. And we are excited to meet you when you get here in August, and have a great summer.